Who am I? What makes me who I am? In the course of our lives, it's a question that we all will answer, and everyone's answer is different. But for me, it's my faith, my competitive drive, and my love of the people around me. Now, first and foremost, I am a Christian, and I love serving God more than anything. This is my Bible that I got for my 13th birthday, and since then, I have spent a lot of time in it. In this book are the words that God has given us on how to live a holy and acceptable and successful life. So I'm diligent to study it and to be in it a lot and to learn how to navigate an ever tougher world. Now, in Colossians 3:23, God tells us to be diligent and to do all things as we would as unto the Lord. And so this next piece is my motivation to do just that. I am not an athlete and I have never been too successful in sports. I played up until my freshman year of high school, but I was never really that good. However, I do love the outdoors. So in fifth grade, whenever our school got an archery team, it was amazing for me. Now, you fast forward to 2019, and I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, at the NASP IBO World Championships. And now that stands for National Archery in the Schools Program and International Bowhunter Organization. They come together and they put on a world championship for school kids. And I had a fairly successful year, but I had struggled at the previous few tournaments. So I decided to show up that day, shoot, have fun, and just take whatever came. It ended up being my personal best in tournament score record, and I placed fourth among a couple thousand kids. So that piece has been my motivation to work harder and to try to be successful. It has been my motivation. Now, what really made that trip more exciting than anything was the fact that I got to share that with a good host of friends, which brings me to my tennis shoes. And now, obviously, as you can see, I'm wearing a Wrangler shirt, I'm wearing blue jeans. I live on a farm, I work on a farm, so tennis shoes are not my daily attire. Right now you can't see, but I am wearing Twisted X as I speak. But these tennis shoes I wore on the last day of school last year, whenever our administration allowed us to go out and play kickball on the baseball field. Now, it had been raining the past few days, so the baseball field, even out in the outfield, was pretty muddy and it was pretty slick. And I was one of the first kids to kick, and so I went, I kicked, it was pretty decent, so I made it around to second base, and as I went in, I tried to just kind of slow down and stop, and I slipped, and my feet came out from under me like I was Bugs Bunny on Looney Tunes. And I proceeded to slip about 7 more times that day. The entertainment for the day was not, you know, who's kicking far or who's winning. It was how many times is Chris Edwards gonna fall? And it didn't matter that I knew that the base paths were slick and muddy. I would run, I would try and come to a stop, and if I didn't step just perfect, I was on my butt. And you can see that these shoes are nice and white. That day they were not. They were brown, they were muddy, there was not a speck of white on them. But it was a great time with friends. And now they might have been laughing at me, but it was all in good fun. And spending time with my friends is one of the most important things to me. It's one of the most enjoyable things that I know of. So, that is who I am. That is the things that are most valuable to me. And it's different for every person, but for me, my faith, my success, and my competitive drive, and working hard and sharing that with people that I love is what's most important.